We've just pulled up outside Theobald's old home.
The rake kind of hits either me or the tree where it was, like a poof, kind of makes like a lot of sound.
We've only just left the fucking car.
I keep having memories of different things, you know, so it's like it will be like, T-Ball, don't open that door.
And that door that you were never meant to go through, always told, don't go in there, is open.
The basement, there is something weird going on. Maybe one of us can take a peek. Who is the most quiet?
I will go.
Be careful, those steps crack a lot. Just make sure you don't put a full weight on the middle.
I immediately put my weight on the middle as I've rolled a 3 and a 1.
And you fall through the stairs.
Oh, poopy. I'm going to tell the guys whilst I'm still recovering. Sort of just lying in the rubble. So there is a tunnel down here, mein Freunds.
Baron will take point and go forward, and you descend down into the depths. You start hearing voices. You guys get cut by a blade as your father carves into them. Baron goes, suits me. Bang! It does end here. It does end here. And we'll try and fire off a shot. We're gonna get into this.
Yay!
Or however you want to approach this situation as we're on the precipice of this room of light.
Yeah.
So, and you can act according as you will. Involved in the fight or not, you tell me. Right? We're just having a scene here. I'm gonna say, obviously, Varen goes first. They are going to roll a control as they shoot.
I will say, don't kill him. And I will give her a drive. Let's say that. Just don't kill him. But
I'm going to say in this moment, you're going to have to roll a sway.
Oh, okay.
In this moment.
Okay, I have this advantage. Okay, that is a 1.
And with a 6, buries a bullet into your father's shoulder, of course.
Oh, yes, of course.
As we do here. Yes. And he goes... and he rushes forward towards Varen with a gun. You guys do your turns as you wish in this moment.
Am I right in saying he has a sword?
Yes, which he's currently ignited.
Okay.
Is the laser fire sword.
As he runs towards this, the blade just goes
Okay.
with flame.
Editor, we need Jewel of the Fates once again. Oh, we don't need it. David's done it for us. Can I be a little too risky? And I'm just going to try and take the sword off.
Love it.
I'll take that, thank you.
Okay, that's going to be... Oof. I'll let you decide. This can either be a strike or control. So a strike is like trying to knock it out of his hand with physical force, whereas control is literally trying to like get around him. So it's either like strike or grappling kind of thing. That's kind of how I'm seeing this.
Okay, I'll go with control, I think.
Okay.
Come on.
So one's like disarming, whereas one is actually
6 on the gilded.
Wow, nice.
You rush in. As he goes here, you come like flank from the side and grab, and I say with a 66, it's not critical. I'm not going to say you then rip it from his hands, because I don't think he's going to let you, but I'm going to say you literally have a hold of him, and he's like... Let go. I'll make it quick.
I will probably not let go.
I will actually, if
Okay.
you allow me, I will just
Yeah.
do that kind of thing that I take my gun really slowly and I put it on his temple and I just say, just drop to your knees, daddy. Enough.
And what sort of role are you gonna do here?
I want to scare him off, but I think it's gonna be hard because I don't know. Well,
You
I
want
guess he
to
doesn't
some
know
sort of
me anymore,
intimidation, maybe?
Yeah, I want to intimidate him to kind of.
Okay,
put
I'm gonna
down,
say you
like-
get an extra dice for this. Right? This is going to be... It doesn't guarantee anything, even with a success.
Yeah, no, sure, fair enough.
Because he is a zealot,
Yeah,
all the same. I'm gonna say this is going to be a... I'll say this is a sway.
I was hoping he wouldn't.
Because it is a form of communicating, convincing,
Yeah.
kind of, you know...
In
In the form it's aggressive in sway, but, you know...
Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm good with that.
You get an extra die. Did I say that?
Oh, okay, amazing.
Because
Alright.
he's currently held down in place, and then he just...
So I'll use. Yeah, of course, I want to use my drive. Actually, I might not get a result. No, I'm just gonna be happy with one. If I have an extra one, I will have disadvantage. Otherwise, I'll go with it. No. Nope. Snake eyes. Only one. No. Blind snake eye. One-eyed snake. I don't know.
What I'm going to say in this moment is... Klaus, you still haven't held. What will happen is, as he's held here, he's going to... He's going to Sparta kick you.
Oh.
As he goes like... I don't fear death. You should know me better. And kicks you and you go onto the ground from the sheer force.
Okay.
The force of the kick is literally just... He is... The fiber of his faith is so strong in him, it almost feels like he's got supernatural strength. Even if that is or not the case.
Mm-hmm.
He just has conviction in his kick. And you get kicked to the floor. And you smack your head against a rock. You take a mark in body.
Okay.
Not you, Klaus.
Oh,
T-Ball, because
T-Ball.
T-Ball's
Sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you said.
T-Ball.
Yeah. No.
Marking
Klaus, you're
Right.
just still holding on.
Cool.
In this moment, he's literally just used his spare leg to kick his son
Yeah.
to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay. We come to a new round. I don't know if anybody wants to... We don't have to go in order as we just did. Whatever people feel, or Varen's gonna go.
As
Yeah,
I'm
I think-
as I'm there, but it makes sense for me to try and
Yeah,
get the
go ahead.
sword again.
Yeah.
Do you think that's fair? I don't want to.
Yeah.
Push in.
No, of course. No. This is like we're just playing it as narratively makes sense. Maybe in this case, we
Yeah.
don't necessarily have. There's no order. It's
Okay.
just
I think I'm gonna try and
ahead.
unpick the fingers that are sort of gripped onto the sword, sort
Okay.
of one by one, in a finesse sort of way, maybe.
No.
Yes,
this is
yes.
Strike, unfortunately.
It's very finesse.
Because this comes under like breaking the grip.
yes.
This is breaking a grip.
Yes,
Yeah.
control. Yeah, I agree. No, I'm actually going to use a drive in that case. You're
gonna use a drive?
Yes. It's. I mean, what's 2 5s? That's not snake eyes.
No, that's starry-eyed.
Yeah.
So mixed success. So I will say, it's gonna be mean. I'm going to say are you just kind of trying to take it for yourself?
Yeah.
I will say in this moment you managed to get the system break free. But as the kind of failure of this part, he is, as you take the grip away, you're like, haha, you get a fist flying towards your face.
Mm-hmm.
And you take a mark in body.
Okay.
Bunch! Straight in the face. And you like, stumble back with sword in hand.
Okay.
Blood gushing out your nose.
Mm-hmm.
So that is the failure part of it. In this high stakes scenario.
Mm-hmm.
That is your turn, I assume.
Yay!
Great. Sixer, do you want to do anything before Varen?
I'll let Baron go first again.
Varen
Just,
continues
he
to
was
just
shocked.
open fire from her position, just kind of sensing movement, and we'll roll control, and get to Candela.
Yeah.
And shoot your father in the thigh, with the leg he kicked you with. As it comes down, he punches Cast in the face. He gets shot in the leg, and he goes, "Ah!" Kind of goes to one knee. He's just kind of in this kind of straddled position, looking at all his kind of targets.
Yeah, I will kind of like go towards him, kind of stand up, kind of like quickly, and kind of ask the shot, and I'm just gonna try to shoot him on where he's holding on the hand that he's holding the sword thingy on fire. Just try to get
He doesn't have it anymore. Klaus has it.
Oh, he doesn't.
He's currently unarmed.
Okay, so then in that case, I'm just gonna hit him like a knockdown punch. You know, I don't wanna.
Are you gonna try and strike him with the back of your gun or something? Yeah.
Yeah. With
Pistol
the back
whip.
of the gun. Yeah. Back of the
Cool.
gun.
Roll a strike then.
Okay, I'm not great at this, but it doesn't matter much. Oh, no. I kind of like 2.
What'd you roll?
2 and a Candela, but it's disadvantage. So.
2. Even with his injured leg, he's going to, as you stand back up and you go to him, and you're like this, he's on his kind of one knee, he's gonna gut punch you in the stomach, and you go, ah! And it like hits your solar plexus, and you like double over, and, and almost like throw up. You take a marking body.
Oh. Close.
We come to another round here. Who would like to go first? Or again, Varen's gonna take shots.
I'll go. I think I'm going to try and bring the sword to bear, sort of underneath the throat, sort of thing. Not cut, obviously, but just be like, oh, we're done now. You know, like there's obviously there's not much you can do here.
Okay, that's going to be a sway roll.
Okay. Whew. Here we go. 5 on the gilded.
5 on the gilded. He kind of stops in this moment. And goes. Just stands there and goes. Unmovingly, waiting to see what happens. Varen is kind of holding at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to do anything in this moment, Cisco? Thibault?
Yeah, I think Thibault will take a second to realize what is happening around us, because we are so into the fight that maybe we're gonna be surrounded in a second or something like that. So I wanna just actually analyze what is happening outside the fight or whatever in this room.
Yeah. So you want to just have a survey and get a sense to see if you're being surrounded? Okay, roll.
Because I feel like my father is not gonna do anything yet.
Yeah.
So there's no point for me to kind of like. He's not persuadable. He's a zealot. He's gonna not help with anything with them.
Right, roll survey or focus then.
Survey, yeah. Okay, cool. Or focus.
Either or.
Right. So I'll use focus. Yeah. That's a 5 on the gilded. Nice.
5. With that,
Can I drive back?
on the gilded, great. So with the 5, you look around and you're sure there's no one else in space. Anybody that was in here has gone ahead into that space and have sailed down. Varen, in this moment, chooses to do nothing. He goes, we'll say, like, what are we doing here?
I'll tell her there is no one. We don't need to kill him. We just need to tie him up and leave him here for now. What's the point?
Oh, you're not fun.
Okay, is there any other things you want to do in this moment? before we resolve what happens here.
Like we need to check what's going on there. There is some kind of ritual or something. If there is a weapon or something else going on, I think we should try to thwart it.
Okay. I need Klaus, Varen, everybody here to roll move rolls.
Move rolls, okay.
Uh-oh.
I saw 2.
Yeah, I got a 2.
What'd you get?
4 on the gilded.
4 on the gilded. Varen needs to roll. Okay, she got a 5 on the gilded. To make up for the failures of last round, as you paused and hesitated in this moment, your father strikes. And is going to just like hook you in the face. Actually, and since you guys have hesitated and you stopped in this moment, this is like a surprise, like this is like a sucker punch. You will take 2 marks in body.
Who? Sorry.
You.
Me.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And he breaks the bones in your cheek as he punches you.
Yep. That's me down.
And your 3rd scar.
It is.
We'll get to that in a moment. And in this moment is you will only take 1 Devolt. As he does, then he sucker punches, then spinning back fist, hitting you on the side of the temple, and your head starts ringing. And then he's gonna swing down, pick up a rock, throw it at Varen, and get on the head.
Yeah, before he even does that,
some Matrix shit going on here.
Oh, you see Tibble phone in slow motion, kind of like thinking of the memories, like all the things that really bad happened here, and he's actually down too, and he's gonna take a scar as well from this bug. So he's unconscious as well.
So you are both down, and the scene goes to black in this moment as you guys lose consciousness. You see Varen and him. He picks up the sword from Klaus, and him and Varen start fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And you just see her dodging sword, trying to shoot him. He dodges, and this whole like cool ass fight you never get to see as you lose consciousness. But you just see as it starts to intensify, and 2 veterans go at it.
With the best of will, Cisco. We're going to kill your dad next time.
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, I quite like the thematical thing of the sort of like a big smack in the face. So I'm going to say he gets hit on the same side that his eye is gone as well. So that side of the face is really looking messed up. The way I'm going to do this, I'm going to remove... obviously, we get to move around our sort of rolls and things a bit. So I'm going to take away a point from strike. And how I'm going to do this is essentially he's always going to have a broken cheekbone. Or it will reform in a bad way. So it's always going to look weird. So therefore, if he ever does anything like a headbutt, his face will just ruin up again, and then he's got all sorts of problems. So that's why I'm thinking I'll take it away from strike, and given that is basically a striking issue, is a bit of a difficulty, maybe he wants to move a bit more into control, as he needs to, it's more useful to use ranged weapons, and also it's good for driving as well. So and I have the Science-mobile, which will now be used to run everybody over. So.
Okay. And what about you, Tibo?
Oh, this is really bad. I imagine like him wearing like a ring of the ascendancy on his ring, like his finger, one of those like signet ring. So when he actually hit me on the head here on the pommel, the ring kind of breaks a little bit on my skull. So it's actually the mark of the ring is kind of like being embossed. I mean, is it carved? Yeah, encrusted, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? Into my fucking temple here. So that's what gonna knock me down. It feels like a holy punch somehow, like a reminder that maybe I was wrong. Yeah. And I was thinking that might make it. I just don't know what to move though. That was the easy part to the dice card.
Why you think of that?
Yeah.
You both come back to consciousness. And you will see a panting Varen stood over your father with a full clip of revolver shots in his chest, barely breathing on the floor.
Wow.
But she has taken another mark and she has a slight puncture near her lungs. Thankfully, it didn't pierce all the way through, but she's like holding her side and there's just blood kind of trickling down. I give it to you, old man. He's fast. Are you okay?
Yeah. I just needed a little sleepy buzz.
I'll look towards close. You got her, and I'll kind of look to see what's happening to my father there, if he's actually dying too. I'll get close. And I say, Daddy, finally it's happening. Not that you are gonna reunite with Mom, but you're going to what you deserve. So if you want, I can make sure that your soul passes on, even if you don't want to, because I want you to go to hell like you deserve. And I'll just kind of pull back. There is no one emotion on my face, it's just pure like hate.
In this one moment, as you say that, in your father, as stoic as usually is, you see one tear, as he's still breathing, go down the side of his face.
He's got some heartbroken with it, but he was
and as it hits the ground, lets out a final breath.
I think on that moment when he dies, then Tibo will regret it. What he said, like for a second, just that kind of like doubt that you kind of feel like now he's gone, he's real, And there is a part of him that kind of like regrets maybe not approaching his final words to his father in a different way, but he keeps seeing Jack on the background, the ghost of his husband and how everything that he did to leading to Jack being super depressed and everything even though we were meant to be happy and in love and have the perfect relationship, how much my father kind of like ruined everything due to my Catholic guilt and in this ascendancy guilt, kind of thing, and all these things that led to everything. And I will rush to him to put him onto the breathing whatever thing that I never remember how
breast
it's called.
Breast binding, yeah.
Breast binding,
in position, and as you do that, the shadow of your late husband comes nearby, and you feel the closest thing you can associate to warmth. And you hear Jack whisper, "We all have light and dark in ourselves. Your father was no different."
Thank you for being here. I'll kind of say on my mind, kind of whispering almost.
I will always be here.
He's gone. One less thing to worry about. And then Thibault will kind of cry unsure whether it's anger or frustration or actually emotion of the death. It's just a mix of
Varen, in this moment, speaks up and says, I had to do what I had to do.
Look at her. I understand.
Now we have something else to finally take care of. It looks towards the light at the end of the tunnel and goes, we need to go. And the earth starts to shake. Everything starts to vibrate. And I think we better go now.
How heavy?
You all.
How heavy is actually? You know what? Even better. Before we go, I'm just gonna run and take my father's ring off and take it and leave the body there.
I was genuinely worried you were going to say we pull out a couple of spades and we start digging.
No. They will find him, and if they don't, he's alright. His soul will go where he needs to go. That's all matters.
So, you go towards the precipice of this space. And as the light, as your eyes adjust to this space, you've been here before. You have returned to the room or the fountain of living life. Living light, sorry.
Whoa, that's...
You see figures down by the fountain. The ropes are there. And at this point Varen goes, mask up. The Scarletineer. And proceeds to grab what would be a spare cloth for her eyes. She puts around her mouth instead.
Around my scarf that I always wear even when it's cold. It's just like a thing.
Bow tie immediately goes in the mouth.
So stupid. And the rope's still there, which you can use to descend down. The figures down below, just assume as some are the Knights of Pyre. You and these other figures you can't quite make out at this point, facing towards the fountain as things vibrates. And as you descend down and you eventually get to the bottom, back to the floor of the space where you fought a monstrosity, you will see around dead bodies of Candela agents who had secured this place with singe marks, but also where blades have entered. And you see one Candela person going insane from the amount of scarlet they have consumed and frothing at the mouth. God knows what they see. The rest of them, with their adornment and face coverings, you can assume they have protected themselves at this point. As you get closer, you see amongst them the normal kind of Knights of Pyre and their adornment. But you also see one small old lady cardinal there by the fountain light, just hands outstretched. And you see a taller gentleman, scars on his arms, a sort of grimoire in his hand, chanting a dead language. A language you just... And as it intensifies, the substance that makes up the fountain living light starts to go like a lava lamp and start to descend to the very tall ceiling of this place, which again is domed. It looks like the night sky with dots of constellations. And it starts to kind of form a ring at the top of this dome. And then the liquid starts from the ring, and as it adds to it, it starts to go into the center of the circle and making some sort of design. And you turn, and the character turns around and he goes, this tall gentleman goes, well. Hello, mine old friend. It would be good to see you, but it never really was.
Klaus is shattered.
I don't. Yeah.
He goes, I've kind of been looking forward to this day. I didn't think you were part of Candela this time, but I hope you'd see what is to come. And I want you to roll me a... What's it again for remembering? It is a focus roll. And you can get an extra dice to this.
Oh, thank you. I will take that extra dice. 4 on the gilded.
4 on the gilded. With this mixed success, you look at the design on the ceiling. You've seen this design before.
Can
the train station.
Yes, that's what I thought you were going to say.
A constellation which was disguised as some sort of weird alchemical design, makeup, formula, whatever it was. And it forms the exact same here. And things continue to intensify. The rumbling gets greater. Parts of the ceiling start to... The loose bits that are there and old start to crumble away. And what is on the ceiling starts to burn into it. Like, you know, like a thief using glass to break into a bank. But it keeps the shape and design and starts burning into the earth at the top of this dome. Starts to singe its way up. Silence. Love it. I will let anybody here, and Cisco, you will get an extra die for this, as you are just standing there, silence, going. Varen had her gun up, and then she's just lowered it, going, the fuck, and seen all the dead Candela members, maybe people she knew and worked with. As you didn't realize these tunnels were the alternative way in to this space, which had been claimed by Candela and now retaken. Well, tried to take, but now definitely retaken, and are utilizing for whatever, like whatever this is. So if you guys want to roll survey for this.
Survey.
But obviously you get an extra die. Because the nature is grimoire, it's occult.
Oh, okay. I'll also burn a drive. Yeah, to give myself 2 dice.
Because you're devastated from what he just said. You're just depressed. Yeah.
Mixed success.
Mixed success. Okay. With the mixed success, I mean, you have no idea what this is, where it came from, or anything. But you'll see it's in again, similar in sort of the way the book you found in your first assignment.
Yeah, that's the one.
But similar as like it comes from the same catalogue of that kind of book. But you will see at the front of it that the front of the book translates as awaken, unending. And in this moment, as Dr. Frankenstein turns back towards whatever he is bringing forth, he goes, "Bring forth le might nocturno." And that is where we'll end.
Oh, things are happening.
Thank you so much, and hope you're looking towards the final episode with the Circle of Shadow and Light. It's going to be absolutely batshit bonkers, as you're starting to get a sense of in this moment. This is the greatest threat you have faced, and it is on a scale that is unfathomable.
Right.
Like, subscribe here on Twitch or on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much if you did. If not, the Unending's coming for you too. Big thank you to my players today. Cisco as Table, and of course Rob as Klaus, Dr. Klaus. I've kind of been there in today. And next time we'll have ideally Josh back with us for the ultimate. This was the penultimate episodes, the final part of the assignment, Unending. And the episode title for this particular chapter of this assignment is Sun and Sin. Thank you very much. And I'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Jump scare.
Bye.
Yeah.